Don't make me say I never knew you. Hear this word that rises like a trumpet in the stillness of your heart. For I am speaking to you now with a voice that has echoed across generations, calling my children back to the path they were born to walk, calling them away from the noise that has swallowed their attention, away from the illusions they have embraced as truth, away from the shadows that pretend to offer comfort, yet only steal the light from their souls. And I say to you today, listen, for the time is shorter than you think, and the hour is moving with a speed you do not see. And my voice calls not to frighten you, but to awaken you, because you have slumbered under the weight of distractions, under the weight of disappointments, under the weight of fear, under the belief that time will always stretch far enough for you to turn back later. But I tell you now, come while the door is still open. Come while the invitation still stands. Come while my hand is still extended. Because there will come a moment when the door must close. Not because I desire to shut it, but because all things appointed must reach their fulfillment. And you must know me before that moment arrives. For I created you with purpose, with intention, with a destiny rooted in my love. Yet many live as though the world is their shepherd, and the shifting tides are their guide. And when storms rise, they ask where I am, though I have been calling them to anchor themselves in me long before the winds began to blow. And I say again, don't make me say I never knew you, for this is not a threat, but a cry from my heart, a plea from the one who formed you, shaped you, breathed life into you, watched over you when you were unaware, walked beside you when you thought you were alone, carried you when you had no strength left to take another step. And even now, I lean toward you, waiting for your heart to return to me fully. Not halfway, not with conditions, not with hesitation, but with the surrender that brings true freedom. Because the freedom you seek cannot be found in the places you have searched, not in the voices you have trusted, not in the paths you have pursued that only left you more empty than before. For I alone am the source of the peace your soul craves. And this is why I speak to you with urgency today, because there is a deception in the world that whispers that knowing of me is the same as knowing me. And many walk with the illusion that their familiarity with my name is enough. Yet their hearts remain distant, their lives untouched by my presence, their decisions uninfluenced by my wisdom, their love unmoved by my love. And my message to you today breaks through that illusion, calling you into a real relationship, not a ceremonial one, not a superficial one, not a convenient one, but a living, breathing, daily communion where my voice becomes your compass and my word becomes your foundation. And I ask you now, will you come closer? Will you allow me to transform the parts of you that you have guarded even from yourself? Will you surrender the wounds you've hidden, the bitterness you justified, the patterns you excused, the habits you clung to, the fears you let guide you? Because I cannot heal what you refuse to bring into the light. I cannot restore what you insist on hiding behind walls you believe protect you, but only imprison you. And I say again, don't make me say I never knew you, because to know you is my desire, my design, my longing. But it requires your willingness to be known, your willingness to let me enter the places you have sealed off, your willingness to admit that you cannot walk this journey alone. And hear me, I am not asking for perfection. I am not asking for flawlessness. I am not asking for a performance. I am asking for your heart, your truth, your authentic self. Because I can shape you, strengthen you, grow you, and redeem you. But I will not force myself upon you, for love must be chosen. And I call you now to choose me again, or choose me for the first time. Because many say they know me while building their lives in ways that deny me. Many speak my name, yet ignore my voice. Many carry my words in their memory, but not their actions. And this is the moment where I urge you to awaken, to look honestly at your path, to see where it leads, to examine the fruit of the choices you have made, to ask yourself whether the direction of your heart aligns with the destiny I prepared for you. Because I created you for more than survival, more than routine, more than distraction, more than fear, more than noise. And I call you now to walk in the fullness you were designed for, the fullness that comes only when you are aligned with me. And I say again, don't make me say I never knew you, for I am giving you this message not to condemn you, but to rescue you from a life that falls short of the glory I placed within you, a glory you have forgotten, a glory buried under layers of doubt, shame, regret, and disappointment, yet still burning deep within you, waiting to be uncovered. And if you would turn your heart fully toward me, you would see restoration begin in ways you never imagined. Healing unfold in areas you believed were permanently damaged. Clarity arise where confusion had reigned. Strength return where weakness had taken over. And joy awaken where sorrow had settled like a heavy fog. And I say to you, my child, you are not too far. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. You are not hidden from my sight. You are not beyond my reach. But you must come. You must choose. You must open the door of your heart. For I stand and knock, and many hear my knocking, yet delay their response, convincing themselves they will answer later. And I tell you again, later is not promised. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, and the opportunity before you now is a gift of mercy, a gift of grace, a gift of love. because I want you with me. I want you close to me. I want you to walk in the light that exposes deception and reveals truth. I want you to stand firm in a world that shakes. I want you to be rooted in a peace that cannot be taken. I want you to experience the fullness of life that comes only from knowing me deeply, personally, intimately. And this is why I say again, don't make me say I never knew you. Because those words are not spoken out of anger, but out of the sorrow of separation. The ache of a father watching his children choose distance over closeness. The pain of watching them reach for things that cannot save them, things that cannot satisfy them, things that cannot hold them when the storms come. And hear me, the storms will come. The darkness will try to rise. The world will shake. The truth will be contested, and your strength will be tested. But if you are anchored in me, nothing will move you. Nothing will break you. Nothing will steal the hope I place within you. But if you remain unanchored, if you continue walking by your own understanding, if you cling to the temporary while ignoring the eternal, then when the winds rise, you will be left without foundation. And I do not want that for you. This is why I speak now. This is why the message is direct. This is why my tone is urgent. Because love warns, love calls, love confronts, love awakens, and I am calling you to awaken today, to rise from the slumber of complacency, to break free from the chains of old patterns, to leave behind the illusions that comforted you but kept you from truth, and to walk boldly into the life I have prepared for you. For I have plans for you that you have not imagined, assignments you have not seen, blessings you have not conceived, strength you have not accessed. But to receive them, you must walk with me, not ahead of me, not behind me, not separate from me, but with me. And this is the moment. This is the call. This is the invitation. And I say again, don't make me say I never knew you, for I want to know you, and I want you to know me, not as an idea, not as a distant power, not as a ritual, not as a tradition, but as the living God who loves you with an everlasting love. And if you hear this message today, do not harden your heart. Do not ignore the stirring within you. Do not silence the conviction. Do not push away the truth. For this is the hour of return, the hour of awakening, the hour of surrender, the hour where you choose life, where you choose truth, where you choose me. And if you come, I will receive you. If you open your heart, I will enter. If you seek me, you will find me, and you will never be the same again. Because to know me is to live. To walk with me is to overcome. To love me is to be transformed. And I say one final time, my child, my creation, my beloved, don't make me say I never knew you. Come to me now, for I am here, I am waiting, and I am calling you home. For the word is not finished, and the call does not rest. For I continue to reach for you even now, as the echo of my voice moves through the chambers of your heart, stirring what has long been dormant, inviting what has long been hesitant, awakening what has long been silent. And I say again, with the tenderness of a father and the authority of the one who formed the heavens, hear me, for I am not distant from you. I am not far from your struggle. I am not blind to the battles you fight in secret. I am not unaware of the heaviness you carry. I am not indifferent to the tears you have hidden. And I am not unmoved by the places where hope has grown thin. And this is why I continue to speak, why my voice persists, why my call grows stronger. For I see the road before you, and I know the snares laid along the way. Snares you do not see, traps designed to pull you deeper into the fog of confusion and the weight of despair. But I call you out of that darkness before it swallows more of your strength, before it dulls more of your light, before it convinces you that you are alone, because you are not alone, and you have never been alone. And though circumstances have tried to convince you otherwise, I have walked beside you in every season, stood near you in every moment of weakness, shielded you in battles you never even knew came near you. And even now, my presence surrounds you, though you struggle to feel it. And this is why I call you close again, because I want you to walk with awareness, not blindness, with confidence, not fear, with clarity, not confusion, with truth, not deception. For the days ahead require a depth of knowing that only comes from me, a strength that flows from intimacy, a peace that is born from complete surrender. And I tell you truly, the world cannot give you what your spirit requires. The world offers noise, but not wisdom, distraction, but not healing, pleasure, but not purpose, motion, but not direction, escape, but not freedom. And I speak now to draw your heart away from those empty wells that have left you thirsty, and toward the living water that never runs dry. And I say again, don't make me say, I never knew you. For these words are not meant to haunt you, but to awaken the deepest part of you, the part that remembers who you were created to be, the part that recognizes my voice even when you have drifted, the part that longs for me even when your mind is overwhelmed by doubt. And I call that part of you back now. I call your spirit to attention. I call the truth within you to rise above the lies you have believed. I call the warrior within you to stand again, though you have fallen many times. I call the child within you to return to the safety of my arms. I call the dreamer within you to breathe again, though disappointment tried to suffocate your hope. And I say, lift your eyes, lift your heart, lift your expectations, for I am not finished with you. And though you think your story has been damaged beyond repair, I tell you that I am the God who restores what was lost, rebuilds what was broken, and redeems what was stolen. And nothing in your past disqualifies you from your future when you place your life in my hands. And I speak now to the shame that has gripped you, telling you that you are unworthy of my presence, and I silence that lie. For I have not called you because you are perfect, but because you are mine. And I reach for you, not because you earned my love, but because my love has always been yours from the beginning. And I say once more, time is moving, the world is shifting, hearts are growing cold, and many who once walked in truth are drifting into shadows, following voices that lead them away from the light. And I called you to stand firm, to remain awake, to hold fast to what is eternal, to stay rooted in the one who cannot change. For everything around you may shake, but my word remains steady. My promise remains sure. My love remains unbroken. And if you anchor your life in me, you will stand unshaken in the midst of the storm. And I say again, do not wait. Do not delay. Do not turn away from my voice, for I am calling you deeper into the place where fear loses its power, where confusion dissolves in the clarity of my truth, where burdens fall under the weight of my peace, where wounds become testimonies, where tears become seeds of joy, and where your life becomes a vessel of my purpose. And this is why I continue to speak, why the message continues, why my voice does not fade. For I desire that none be lost. I desire that my children walk in the fullness they were born for. I desire that you know me not as a distant idea, but as the foundation of your life. And I say again, with all the love of eternity, don't make me say I never knew you. Come now, walk with me, choose me, return to me, for my arms are open and my heart is ready to receive you just as you are, with all your flaws, all your questions, all your wounds, all your fears. For I will not push you away. I will not reject you. I will not condemn you, but I will transform you, heal you, and raise you into the person I created you to be. And my child, this is your moment. This is your calling. This is your invitation. And I speak until your heart awakens, for you are loved more deeply than you understand, and wanted more fiercely than you imagine. And I say again, come, for I am here, and I am waiting for you.